Hello everybody, I am AngryBird. Here we are, second of our first look videos, Armia, Krajowa. Hopefully I pronounced that correct. I remember previously I wasn't pronouncing it correct. Someone gave me the pronunciation and I've forgotten what it was. So if I've got it wrong, put it down there. So, Armia Krajowa. Known as the Home Army, the Armia Krajowa was the underground military of the Polish government in exile in occupied Poland. They began the Warsaw Uprising, the hard-fought but ultimately unsuccessful attempt at liberating the Polish capital when a shattered Wehrmacht was in full retreat and the arrival of the Red Army seemed imminent. The Armia Krajowa is a motley resistance formation, equipped with a wide variety of light infantry weapons, either homemade, captured or scrounged from Allied airdrops. The resourceful Polish fighters have managed to seize a small number of German tanks, including Panzer IVs, Hetzers, Panthers and Tigers, and even constructed their own scratch-built armoured personnel character called Cubus. The Armia Krajowa is an infantry-centric force, excelling in close combat and reliable in defence, but lacking on the offence due to its small tank force. Polish division, 1st Polish division. Eugene rated it as a C division, and it is an infantry type division, so C is generally, as far as I'm aware, the kind of worse end of the scale. Eugene, I think, rates it on offensiveness, so not that offensive, more of a get into position and defend kind of division. That's what I'm thinking. What are we expecting? Resourceful Polish fighters, Polish infantry, they're going to be good, I'm sure, because usually if it's not like, if you've got the standard Russian and German infantry, when you have different countries doing the infantry, they're usually slightly better, just because it's flavour really. So German tanks, we're expecting Panzer IVs, Hetzers, Panthers, Tigers, yes, and it's going to be great to see the Cubus. And I did have a little sneak peek. I think Eugene put a post out showing the Cubus. So, yeah, we're going to see that bad boy. And what am I expecting? Infantry heavy division. Let's have a look. Recon. Sniper. We've got a female sniper. And, wow, she looks pretty civilian, which is kind of what they are, aren't they? They are civilian, uprising civilians, so pretty damn cool. And yeah, real cool. However, probably not ever going to get taken because it's just a one-person sniper. At the moment, snipers not fantastic. I mean, they're good, but as soon as they get revealed, which is often after at least, well, at most 2 shots, usually sometimes get revealed after like 1 shot, they just get killed so quickly. So yeah, it's a shame really, but still, we've got the, oh god, I'm going to struggle with those pronunciations. So, I'm going to attempt some, and then I maybe will not attempt some. I don't know. We've got the Ziawadosi, who look to be the Dozer equivalent, kind of 2-man recons. Oh, let's have a... Oh, so we've got the Willys Jeep, although it's Willys Jeep. We got the BA-20 little recon unit, the Universal Carrier. So they were the British, along with the Universal Carrier Zewad, with the boys anti-tank rifle. the Willys Jeep. Is that a typo? Should that be the... Although I suppose otherwise it's the Willis, not the Willys Jeep. I always thought it was called Willys Jeep. Maybe not. Is the Willys Jeep? What have we got? We got the Universal Carrier Dushka with a Bren and a Dushka, or a Dushka. So yeah, BA-10Ms. Oh god, these are the 4-man sort of spar troop, or motorized Razvedkas would be the Russian equivalent, but they're looking cool. Look at that guy in like a suit and a helmet. That's pretty damn cool. And I love how these got like the uniform with like almost like a flag tied around his arm. So yeah, they come in the actually come in some German vehicles, the Horsch 108s. And let me see, can we bring up the Cubus? Why was the Cubus not there? What? Well, we'll come back to that. And then anyway, we've got the sort of larger strength, 7-man strength, 3 HE grenades, which can be really useful. So these are useful units. Definitely. I mean, you put these in a forest and it doesn't matter what strength they are if they've got HE grenades. You know, if they're facing off against a unit without a HE grenade, they're going to win the battle, generally. You know, they're still decent. These are good units, especially if, you know, you put them in a city and use the HE grenades. It's nice. I like them. It's good. I like them. Infantry tab. No, we were expecting they were strong. We had a sneak preview. We had a guess. Every single slot, 1 point. You are going to be filling up these infantry squads. That is for sure. Look at these. These are... They've got like the Hungarian sort of picture. I'm not really going to attempt to pronounce these, but they've got like the M39, like submachine gun, I think that is. 8 bolt action rifles, 3 M1 carbines, and the Bren gun. And the Bren's fairly useful. I think that's a Bren gun. 13-man squads and only 20 points apiece. You can get 8 in A phase. That's good. And 16 in B phase. That is strong. And they come in Opal Blitz, which is not too bad actually. I like those units. They are decent units. I like them. I like those units. We've got the Berlin-Gaussy. We'll go for that. So these look like maybe Guardia type units. They've got 2 PPSH, 4 Mozins, a DP, and the PTRD. So these PTRDs are really strong, especially amongst the people that know how to use them. I've got to admit, I am not very good with the anti-tank rifles, so I often lose out. That's the guy with the anti-tank rifle. I often lose out, but these can really be good putting in the edge of the city with that 500 meter range firing out. You know, I definitely see people taking these units. So we've got the leader units with the Gammon bombs. So 2 Stens. So these are like the British equipped units. 2 Stens. That wasn't a Bren gun then. That was a different gun. I thought it was a Bren gun, but it's not. What is it? It wasn't that unit, was it? It looks like a Bren gun by the picture. Maybe it's like the pre-runner. I don't actually know this. Like, if you know, because it's got the 8mm bullets and the Bren's got the 7.7mm bullets. If that's, please let me know down in the comments. Is there any difference between these two weapons? Right, let me know. Because I don't know. Where were we? Where were we? We were looking at the leaders, the Chico Cemeni. Hopefully that's right. They've got the 2 Stens, which are pretty bad as far as I'm aware. This is like the worst submachine gun. They've got the 2 Brens, which is actually pretty good as a light machine gun. But as a leader unit, I mean, it's got 2 Brens, which is good. But then it's a leader unit. You don't want to be using those light machine guns, so... I don't know. But then it's got the Gammon bombs. It's got 4 Gammon bombs. So they're great anti-tanks, and then it's got 3 smokes. And they're fantastic on leader units, so I've got to admit I don't use the smokes effectively. I feel like I've gotten worse at the game lately. So yeah, there is that. I can see these getting taken because they've got the anti-tanks and the smokes. But then the numbers, you get 2 in A, 4 in... You actually get decent numbers. 4 in B is decent. 2 in A. And they've got a radio for 25 points. Yeah, actually, because the other leader units that I'm seeing don't have the radio. So I'm pretty certain, depending on the artillery tab... Actually, yeah, it depends on the artillery tab on that radio. But interesting units. I like them. Different. They're different. I like different stuff. I like things that are different. The DCA Strelkau. Maybe that's right. So these are leaders. They've got 1 PPSH, 3 SVTs, and 3 smokes. So, are there any available B and C phase? And you only get 4 of them. So, yeah, I'm not sure about them. The Oktanichi, maybe that's the right pronunciation. Look at these guys in their little vests and little extra sort of camo tops, looking pretty cool. And the sash. I wonder what the sash denotes. I mean, he's got the Browning, so I wonder whether that sash denotes that he's like either a different rank or like a. Although he has a rank. He has as well. Actually, they all have. There's probably not a rank designator, but interesting. So yeah, I wonder what the sash, whether that denotes that he's the heavy guy or what, or whether it's just personal. He just likes wearing a sash, maybe. If you know, if that's actually there for a reason, you know, drop it in the comments. I'm all about the comments lately. So, Oktanichi. 2 guns. 2 submachine guns, 9mm bullets. Are they submachine guns? Can we see them? There they are. Yeah, they look like Stens, don't they? Maybe they're homemade guns, because it did say homemade stuff. Anyway, they don't look great from what I remember. Let's compare them. Where are the Sten guns? There they are. So actually, it's pretty. It is like basic. It's a Sten gun, isn't it? It's a Sten gun. It's just a homemade Sten gun. So that's what they are. Got the bolt actions, the Browning machine gun, which I literally don't know if that's good or not. There's 3 Molotov cocktails and there's 15-man squad. So, and they're only 15 points. And hang on a minute, why is that saying they've got an anti-tank gun? Yeah, that's wrong. They've not got an anti-tank gun. So, don't tell anyone. So, they shouldn't have the anti-tank sign, surely. Unless I'm missing something major, they don't have an anti-tank weapon. So, yeah. Anyway. Did I say 15 points? They're not 15 points, they're 25 points. I must have been looking at the numbers. But you get a lot of them. 12 in A phase, 20 in B phase and 32 in C phase. Yes, please. Partizancy. Oh, these guys are properly uniformed, so these guys look like they're actually trained. So, 25... Well, you get 36 of these in C. Badass, you get a lot of infantry. 9 in A. So, MP40, 7... KB98, so they not the cars? 1 MG34 and Filipinka anti-tank grenade. No idea what they are. They've got the same icon as the Gammon bombs, but they're an anti-tank grenade. 9 men squads. Decent, good units. And you get a lot of them. So, yeah, there is that. And the number of cards, you get so many cards to pick from. Where were we? We were on the Sapurzi. So these guys, there is 2 flamethrowers in this squad, although the model only shows 1. So I'm guessing this guy that's on the floor should also have the flamethrower because he's dressed the same. He's the flamethrower guy. Oh no, he's got the flamethrower in his hand. Okay, don't tell them. Don't tell them. He's got the flamethrower. This guy's a flamethrower. So 2 of these Sten guns and 2 flamethrowers. These are going to be only 4-man squads though. Usually if they've got double flamethrowers, they're like 6-man squads. So ever so slight difference, but put them in the forest. Double flamethrower. Boom. Love Sapurzi. Yeah, I think they're pretty much going to get picked. Double flamethrowers. You can't go wrong. Whoa, is that a female? That's pretty cool. Is that... It must be. Must be. Yeah, it is. And she's got like an MP44. Badass. Yeah, because she's wearing like a dress. This is badass. I love this Polish division. So we've got the Grumpy. The Grumpy Sturmovie. No, we've got the Groupie Sturmowie. Groupie Sturmowie. I'm going to guess. Maybe, maybe not. Can we take a look at the... I'm going to find that Kubus. I don't know whether it's a vehicle in its own right, so we'll try... Hopefully I'll remember to come back. But yeah, these 30 points, 4 MP44s, and a Panzerfaust, so decent. You can't really go too wrong with them. MP44s, badass, so I suspect they'll get taken. The problem is actually, I mean, you get a ton of spots for only 1 point each, so you can take a hell of a lot of infantry, but there's so many different infantry squads to pick from that I like the look of, so great. And then finally we've got these are the leader units. They've got 2 MP44s in them, which is great, 3 Kar 98s, a Browning and a Faustpatron, so 6 strength. Yeah, these are good. A phase, 4 you get 4 of them. I imagine these are going to be the A phase leaders. The MP44s are great, and the Browning I literally don't know, but they've got the bazooka, so these will probably be most people's A phase leader units. Interesting, you get 3 cards of these leader units. Like, who needs 3 cards of leaders? Yeah. Wow, we spent a lot of time going through the infantry tab, but there's a ton of cool units in there. Oh, before we remember, let's go and let's see. I mean, like, maybe it's the leaders. Can we find this? So I can't get it anywhere. Where is this Kubus? See, it's blanked out there, so I want to actually show it. It's like you can't take it with anything. Why can't you take it with something? I can't scroll down either. Oh, it must be somewhere else then. It must be in the support tab. We're on the tank tab, so... Wow, every slot 1 point as well, but you only get, what, 6 slots? So... But every slot 1 point. Love the jerry cans. M14 Oh, these are the Italian tanks. We saw these in the Hermann Göring division. But, yeah, this time they're in the tank tab. You do get 3 of them in A phase. 3? It's not that many in A phase. I mean, the thing is with this division is it's like an uprising division, so they're not going to have equipment that an actual military has. So yeah, they're not that great. Let's see the same issue with the heat shells. I mean, maybe that's just like literally how it was, but I would hate it to prioritise these heat shells when it's literally worse than the AP shells. Interesting though, the damage is 4 on the AP shells, so if you do penetrate, you are likely to get a killing blow, so that's pretty decent. So we've got the T-70s, so these are C phase, 12 of them in C phase, and lovely little icon there with the Polish sort of insignia, or I'm not sure what that is. It's like the eagle, isn't it, or the flag. If that has a name, sometimes these have names. You know, drop it down in the comments. I'd be interested to know that. It has the interesting thing about this is a T-70, right? But it has the 45mm gun, and people love 45mm. M42's 45mm, so yeah, 45mm. Doubting myself. So yeah, I mean, you get 12 of them. You couldn't like sprint past heavy tanks and shoot them in the rear, maybe. So you've got the T-70 leaders. You get 2 of them in B, and the T-34-76 leaders. You get 4 of them, but only in C. Love the antenna, like attention to detail. Love it. There's the insignia again. So yeah, probably not going to take leaders, I imagine, at this stage. We've got the T-34-76 1943 version, which looks the same actually. Does have a different unit sort of picture, but it does look the same. So you can get 8 of these in C phase, which, I mean, by C phase, depending on who you're playing against, it's kind of a little bit outmatched at that stage. So, but they're only 45 points, so they're cheap. So we got a Panzer IV. We've got a Panzer IV-H. This was the one that was in the GIF on the that Eugene posted. So we got it's A phase, one A phase Panzer IV-H, and but it is like the best. Well, apart from the T-34-76, it's like the best tank so far. We have the leader, or the leader, the ace, and it's the tank itself, the Sherwatt, maybe. So yeah, gonna get Hetzen. Gotta get some of that Hetz life. Ah, oh, look at the mud on the back. Beautiful. Beautiful. I quite like this camo actually. Understated. This is quite nice. Quite nice. So it's got the 145mm penetration. Doesn't have the APCR shot. So 70 points, only 1, and it's in A phase. But pretty much from what I'm looking at so far, this is like a must pick. Yeah. So we've got the Tigri, the Tiger, and this is a B phase unit. You only get 1 of them again, and it's a Tiger. It's great. It's a Tiger. I love. Well, Tigers are great, but you only get 1 of them. And the oh, you get 3 cards. Oh, that's good. 3 cards of Panther Gs. But you only get... Oh, wow, look at that. That's strange. Strange camo. really weird texture. Really weird texture. It's almost like it's like extra armor plating of some kind. Yeah, that is strange. But yeah, the Panther G, so you get 3 cards, but you only get 1 of them and it's in B phase. So like, maybe you'd select 3. Well, you're going to pick the Panthers, of course, and you're going to pick the Tiger, and then you've only got 2 tanks left. Well, and you're going to pick the Chwat, the Chi-Wat, the Chi-Wat. And then you're going to pick the Panzer 4H, like 6 tanks. That's all you get, 6 tanks. I mean, you don't want to pick. You want to. Wow, that's bad. So this ain't going to be great. 1v1. Will I see this division used with only 6 tanks? It depends on the map, I think. Like. What map? Maybe Boba. But that's about it. I don't see this being a great 1v1 division with only 6 tanks. And it's not like they're like 6 IS-2s that are really difficult to take out. I mean, Panther Gs, yeah, they've got 130mm frontal armour, but they've only got 50mm side armour. They're actually pretty easy to take out from the side. You know, you just need an M42 gun from the side. You know, they're not the hardest of things to take out. So only having 6 tanks in total is pretty bad. I feel like I'm down in this division. It's definitely got a great infantry tab though. The flamethrowers, the flamethrower there. Can see them being taken. Maxims, not fantastic. OBs, yes, I can see them being. Oh, you only get them in B phase. That is a shame. That is a shame. The NKM MG42 again in B phase. That's a shame. No supporting unit. Are these in A phase? You can get the flamers in A phase. You can get the Maxim guns in A phase, but, you know, Maxims are pretty bad. They look like really miniature guns, don't they? I don't think I've ever looked at how tiny they are. Like little miniature guns for little miniatures. So, B phase. Oh, that's a nightmare. You do get 10 of them, though. I mean, that's a lot. I want to take 10 of them. So we get the Bogwood. I've never ever used this unit, and to be honest, I'm probably not going to use this unit. So you only get 1 Borg Ward. I understand they're pretty bad, so I probably won't be using that. The Fiat Ziaup. So yeah, the transport truck. Interestingly, it has the same road speed of the Opel Blitz. We have the officer. It has the MP40 and the 3G43s, decent. We got the BMW and the Combat. So yeah, I mean, support tab wise, you're definitely gonna take the OBs or the 52Ps, but having them in B phase really does suck. Same with the MG42s. So I'm probably going to end up taking the flamethrowers, the OBs, MG42s, supply truck, maybe an officer, but you're probably going to have the card space because the infantry's so cheap as well as the tanks. Anti-tank, let's see if this saves the tank tab. The Piat, we said it would be here. In fact, we didn't even know that it would be here. We guessed it would be here, and it is here. I read that they used the Piat, so the Piat's here. The Piat's bad though. Don't get me wrong, the Piat's bad. I'll probably take it just for the laughs. But it is bad, but it is accurately represented in the game. And I saw there was a video on YouTube, the guy that does, what is it, Weapons Forgotten or something? Great little video on the Piat explaining how it fires, stuff like that. Go check that out if you haven't seen it. It's just great. It's just great to see. Interesting how there's 2 guys and they somehow fit in the sidecar meant for 1, but you know. I'm going to assume that this guy actually drives it and then he gets off and and it's just showing him in both places. Yeah, don't tell them. It's the same story here, except the guy is different. Maybe they like stand on the back. Oh wait, there's a little seat on the back. Look, there we go. Faith restored. Faith restored. There's a seat on the back. Oh. So we got the PTRDs, and these can get taken by quite a few people. So yeah, I imagine they will be taken. We've got the 37mm anti-tank rifles. So yeah, they got fire quite. You get 6 of them in A phase, and they're at 20 rounds a minute. So yeah, yeah, they're not too bad. 42mm, everyone loves 42mm. They only come in B phase though, which is bad because by B phase they're kind of a bit outmatched usually by the tanks that come in. Pack 50mm, I can see this being taken. Decent pack gun. It's got the APCR shells at 150mm pen, so can pen a tiger. A phase, you get 6 of them, so yeah, these will definitely get taken in A phase, I would think. We've got the just to make sure people don't take the Piats, we've got the Panzerschreck with HE grenades. Like, these are like special forces or something. Panzerschreck and HE grenades, like, what? Put these in a forest, like, sneak these up, and they're A phase, and you get 6 of them in A phase. Like, I am taking these, I'm sure of it. The guy there has no gun, but shh, don't tell him. He must be the guy that carries the explosives. But yeah, 2 HE grenades and 6 Panzerschrecks. They're good units. I like them. We got the Zis Freeze, B phase, and C phase. I mean, it has the decent APCR, but yeah, not fantastic. I would have preferred them to be Zis 2s, but you know, still. Pack 40s. Oh, at least you get them in A phase. You only get 3 of them though, which is a bit rubbish. But Pack 40s, as I've said before, great unit. So does the anti-tank tab, well, you have got a lot of slots, so 4 slots at 1 apiece, so you can easily pick up the Pack 40s, the Pack 50mm, which is what, a Pack 38? Yeah, Pack 38. The Sabot Ziski, and probably like the 37mm Armata. Where is that gun from? What country? Like, if you know what country this is from, let me know. Is that a Russian gun because it's Armata? You don't normally get the Armata 37mm. I guess it's outshined by the M42, but the rate of fire is pretty damn decent. So, and it's got a lot of shells, and it's got HE shells. It's got 40 HE shells. That is decent. Yeah, I'd probably take this over the M42, and we all love the M42, so. And it comes in a, whoa, let's have a look. Comes in a Fiat Browning. That's pretty cool. And a Fiat Lazic, whatever that is. It's a Jeep. Yeah, that's pretty decent. I like it. Anti-air. It's not looking good. We've got the Fiat 621 Hotchkiss. 6 of them in A phase. Well, it's a double Hotchkiss. Only 1,800 meter range. 620 rounds a minute, but yeah, not sure how good this is going to be. I love the way that the what's going on here? I love the way that, I would love to know how in real, like, the way that this seat is that just like a rest? Is that like an armrest? That looks like a cog, right? But it's protruding out. So that looks really uncomfortable. That can't be right. But then there's a seat there, so Yeah, interesting. What else have we got? Maxims, terrible. Even 4 of them. I love the way they just put 4 Maxims next to each other. Like, I loved, like, it's just insane. It's like, one of them's not good enough. Let's put 4. And he's got, I love that he's got a little seat so that when there's no aircraft, he can go take a seat and rest his bum. So, Maxim's, yeah, pretty bad. Or at least it's on a reasonably fast truck. I don't know whether previously they've been on the same trucks. Yeah, looks like it. That's not an advantage, then, is it? You get 8 of them. Oh, they only come in C phase. You're having a giraffe. So you get 8, but you get 2 cars, so that's 16. I mean, it's not enough. You need 54 of these bad boys. 2cm flak 30s. So this is going to be the choice for most people. At least 2,000 meters. Get a couple of them together, and it can be decent. Yeah, I'm lacking on anti-air. Hopefully the air tab. Oh, look at the price of the bringing them in. That's ridiculous. Hopefully the air tab will fix that. So, artillery. And, yeah, the Haubaka 1897. It's literally not even got proper wheels. It's like horse and cart wheels. Oh, it's actually got AP shells. 60mm AP shells. It's got an 8,000 meter range, so it's not even unlimited range. 8,000 meter range. 3 damage. I mean, actually, you know what? These are better as support guns. So stick them in a Studebaker, which are, well, reasonably quick, and put these on the front like you would a OB-25. I mean, they're bad stealth, but roll this bad boy out, fire off a round. I mean, it's not the worst rate of fire. 10 rounds a minute. You only get 4 of them, but only 50 points. See, it's only 50 points, so it's the 52Ps are 30 points, right? Okay, but they only do 2 damage. It's 12 rounds a minute. These 50 points, so 30 points. I just made that up on that. 20 points more, but a faster rate of fire. Why don't I just highlight it like this? I'm being daft. A faster rate of fire because of the veterancy, and a higher accuracy, and it got 5 damage. Like, these are actually support guns. These are your support guns. So there we go. I'm planning on using these as support guns and trying it out. Why not? Give it a go. And, you know, it's got like no 60 mils of penetration, but it's not much. So we've got the 80mm mortars with the female mortarer there. It's pretty. Oh look, that sash has actually got like an ammo pouch on it. Huh. Guess it's actually useful. Is that like a water? Is that like a canteen pouch? I can't. It looks like, unless it's clipping and there's actually a canteen there. Yeah, interesting. 80mm mortars. I like 80mm mortars. In 1v1, 80mm mortars just do generally what you need them to do. So, yeah, it's alright. It's alright. Haubika 105mm. So these look like it's these are the heavy artillery. So it's the LEFH 18mm basically. And that's what's in a Vesp. And you know, you only get 3 of them in total, so, but they are in A phase, but you know, you don't really quite expect. Well, they've got radio. So those infantry leaders with the radio are at least useful. So actually with the radio, they could be quite good. I mean, then yeah, they're alright. They're alright. They're not that bad. And then we got 120mm mortars. And these are in C phase. And you only get... Well, they're in C phase. So that's a bit of an issue. I mean, you could just spam them in C phase. But why would you... yeah, don't do that. That's just daft. Yeah, I can't see these being taken, if I'm honest. Why wouldn't you just bring out the 105mm? The same price with a radio. It, you know, doesn't make sense. And then we've got the D-Zip Jeeps with 152mm off maps. Interesting who they're calling off map from, because they're Polish and they're on uprising. So is that from the Russians that are providing that? But you don't get many slots. You only get... So I want to take... Oh, this is interesting. I want to take my old support gun substitution thing. The 1897 artillery piece. But then I also want to take the because 105mm. And I kind of want to take the 80mm as well. So actually maybe not. Maybe just the 105mm, because you can get them in A phase. And the 1897 bad boys. Yeah. Air tab. I'm hoping there's a good air tab. We've got the U2s, the biplanes. They're terrible, and yeah, I don't think I'm going to be taking them. They've got the cluster variant, which, you know, can take out pretty decent heavy tanks if somehow you manage to get them there. The music. So they've got IL-2 recon planes. Yeah, you get them in A, B and C. I mean, recon planes, I suppose it's not too bad. It looks like we get Yak 9s and... Oh, look at the camo. We've got like a white underpaint. I don't know if that's like... Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. I just love, like, look at the way that the... paint just is like coming off the model. It's ace. So we've got the Yak 9s, 100 points. We've got the Yak 9Ts, who are 110 points, slightly faster, and a bit more upgunned. Yeah, they got the. Actually, are they? Oh, I'm looking at the wrong model. That's why they are better upgunned. Oh, right, okay. The IL-2 M3 rocket planes, and they've got there's 3 there. 82mm HE/SAP rockets, 2 damage. Yes, we're taking these. 2 of them in B phase. These are heavy anti-tank rockets, and I love IL-2 rocket planes, or IL-2 planes in general, because they've got very good resilience. They stand up. You get 2 cards of them as well. Yeah, they stand up well to AA, so I love those at the moment. Got the IL-2 rocket planes on their own. They're decent, might take them. The IL-2 napalm planes, yeah, napalm's not that great in SD2, I don't think, so probably won't take these. And then the P-51D Mustangs, yeah, P-51Ds, woohoo, 660 kilometers per hour. You can get 6 of them in C phase. I doubt you'll take 6. If you up-vet them, you get the agility, very good. So 660 kilometers per hour, very good agility. These could be bad-ass. So, decent, reasonable air tab, I guess. Reasonable air tab. Well, this was Armia Krajowa. What is my favourite unit? Do you know what I'm going to pick? I'm going to pick the... this might be strange, but I'm going to pick the Sobot Ziski, Panzerschreck and HE shells. I love this unit. I really like this unit. So I'm going to pick this one. This is my favourite unit of the division. Post down in the comments what's your favourite unit of the division. Let me know your plans for the division. Let me know what you think. And thanks very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, drop me a like. It always helps, spread the love, spread the Steel Division 2 message out to others. It helps having those likes because YouTube, I think it promotes the video better. If you haven't subscribe. Also check out the lots more, there's 2 more first look division looks videos coming up, so check those out. And thanks very much for watching. And I will see you next time.